So, my definition of purpose is probably just love. I just think it's something not a lot of people can live without. And I think it's great to receive love, but I do see it as my life's purpose to give. Of course, it's easier to give to your family, to your friends, to the people you connect with the most. The community, identity, or group that's most important to me would probably be my family, my extended family, my friends, the people I connect with the most, the people that I don't really question their love for me and that I have a deep sense of love for as well. I'm definitely more drawn to more diffuse influence, things that people or just a society can recognize, but maybe the person I'm impacting probably might just that person. I really cringe at situations where you're really helping a society, but you make sure to shout it so that everyone can know how good you are. Yeah, I'd rather it be passive. I'd rather it not really, whatever impact I have in the world, I'd rather it not necessarily have to be recognized by other people, because then I know it's as genuine as it possibly could be, which is the most important thing to me. I can see work being a very important part of my life. I like to keep myself busy, but I don't see it as something that's ever going to be central to my life. It's ironic that I say this because, most of the time I'm in school, I'm working, I'm just studying all the time, and I don't really have time for anything else. But it's not, I hope, emotionally, it's really not central to my life, even though, it's kind of necessary for me to be what I want to be in the future, whatever it is. And because work is probably not going to be central to my life, I definitely see certain points in my life where I'd have to maybe cut back on work to focus on my kids at really early stages of their lives. Serious moments where I would be needed and where I would want to be with my family. I could definitely see myself just not being as involved with work. Overall, I want to enjoy my life. I want a happy life. I don't want a life that is set by standards that I have to live up to. I want a life that I'm happy with, that God is happy with. So I really don't want to depend on my parents post-college. Just because my dad's about to retire and he does a very hard labor job. So it just doesn't make any sense for me to continue to depend on my parents. Even now I feel guilty asking them for money and stuff. So keeping that in mind, I'm not going to be able to live with them. I'm not, because they live in Nigeria, and I'm not going to be able to, depend on them. I really have to have a very solid ground, and that means maybe not, doing whatever I would have done if I had that opportunity to just be and live. But that doesn't necessarily mean that I hate what I'm going to do. I actually genuinely have an interest in it. Thankfully, I'm not miserable. And I think, if I were going into a profession that would make me miserable but will pay the bills, that's where I would draw the line. I'm not going to do that. Absolutely not. We'll figure a way out. But I think the central goal of life is to fulfill your purpose, and I think, if you're fulfilling your purpose, you're going to be a very happy person. That's my belief anyway.